The Daniel and Jane Carpenter Award was established in 2006 by Daniel M. Cain, class of '64, in honor of the late Daniel and Jane Carpenter and their commitment to and support of the Williston Northampton School, its students, parents, and alumni. This award is given to an active volunteer or volunteers who, through effort and energy, as well as financial contribution, has had a substantial impact on the school. The class of 1968 reunion committee certainly are worthy recipients, a collection of dedicated alumni and friends that stay connected by continually supporting the school with their time, energy, and financial commitment. 5 years ago, this record-breaking class of 1968 set a new high-water mark for 50th reunion attendance, 50th reunion gift participation, and 50th reunion gift dollars. Today, 5 years later, in honor of their 55th, they still are setting reunion attendance and giving records. They also launched a special 55th reunion initiative to create the class of 1968 Endowed Fund for Financial Aid. To date, they have raised $777,000 for this endowed fund. And they'll begin to provide financial aid to a student in the fall of 2024. This 55th class has also continued its generous support of the Williston Northampton Fund, our annual fund. To date, $68,000 has been committed for this year, ending June 30. To date, 30 classmates have contributed to the Williston Northampton Fund or the Class of '68 Fund for Financial Aid, and the majority have given to both. Two of the committee members, unfortunately, Ted Babcock and Don Klock, are not able to be in attendance today, but it's my great honor to invite the other 5 members of the 1968 Reunion Committee up here to receive the Daniel and Jane Carpenter Award: Jim Cain, Mark Griggs, Kent the Mole Haberle, Chip Keeney, and Paul Wainwright.
Eric, I sent $50 in. Is that in your?
It's good fun, and all you guys are used to this already.
Yeah.
There you go.
When I was here, I was on your side of the camera.
Well, that's true. That's true. I'm doing a much better job as well. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you.
Good morning. I'm here to tell you the real reason our class has been so successful. You may have heard the rumor that there was a phantom on the Williston campus in the late 1960s. And I'm here to tell you it's not a rumor, it's real, it's true. Because this morning, when I awoke, there was this envelope that somebody had slipped under my door in the night. It is a letter from the phantom. I know it's genuine because it is typed on a mechanical typewriter, which was the Phantom's modus operandi for communicating with the administrative staff. And it is addressed to a Mr. Robert W. Hill III, head of school, the Williston Northampton School. And I'm going to read this because I think it's fairly educational to understand why our class is such a great class. It reads, "Dear Mr. Hill," by the way, have you ever received a letter from the Phantom?
No, the Phantom's not, and certainly not on a typewriter.
You have no idea what you're missing.
Coming.
Dear Mr. Hill, many have asked why the Williston Academy class of 1968 is so special. They have speculated that it was perhaps the leadership of the administration or the wisdom of the faculty, maybe the quality of the athletic programs, or maybe even the food in the dining hall. While many of these attributes are part of the fond memories of the class of 1968, they pale by comparison with the real reason. He continues, "I am the phantom of the Williston class of 1968. I was there the night Jeff Roberts accidentally fell over the stairwell railing in the rear of the dining hall with a fully loaded tray of dirty dishes. I stood watch the night that the plates disappeared from the dining hall. It was I who placed the 27 clues concerning the whereabouts of those plates that crisscrossed the campus, leading nowhere. I inspired and engineered the 8-month project to fill what is now the Cox dining room area with crumpled newspapers during the 1-hour interval between night watchman visits to that room. And last but not least, it was I who caused the late great Mr. Gregory, then the dorm master of Ford Hall, to not wake up during that mission. Mr. Hill, my advice to you is that when strange things happen on your campus, and I hope they still do not look to the troublemakers with intentions to dole out disciplinary actions. Rather, look to the quiet, studious members of your student body and thank them for their accomplishments and expressions of teamwork and ingenuity. Because these are the elements of their Williston experience that will unite them as future alumni of this school. So in closing, yes, Mr. Hill, there is a phantom. I live in the hearts and minds of the classmates I inspired 55 years ago to perform clever, daring, covert acts of ingenuity in the dark of the night, fueled by the vigor and foolishness of youth, and fueled by the wisdom and success of old age. I live on today as the inspirational force behind acts of love and support from the alumni of the Williston class of 1968 for a school that made an indelible positive impact on their lives. Very truly yours, the Phantom of the class of 1968.